Okay. G'day. There's 11 people in here. Why is no one talking? Like, hello? can't even view your channel activity, albeit you just sent a message, so your moderator ass is going, no, that's not who I banned first. Banning you. And what the fuck were you saying? So I can see your channel activity. I'm hanging in there. Unblock you. My car's extended warranty. Ha ha ha, hilarious. No shoes? What? Oh, you're a dickhead. You're getting bar band deleted. No, I'm smoking a fucking cigar. Yeah, you asking appropriate questions, looking at your channel activity. Growing the stream as I always do. Becoming more financially independent. Trying to make donations. And of course pushing for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files. And getting accountability for them. Besides getting accountability and justice for my special forces unit that was murdered before they got al-Baghdadi. It's kind of where we're at. We've hit a really hard impasse. Now, a lot of people have hit like the Jeffrey Epstein wall of fatigue. And we're like we're pretty much at the Elrond and Isildur moment here. And I'm about to have to shove everyone into the fucking lava. You know, Lord of the Rings wouldn't have been a 3-part movie with me. If I was Elrond, no, I would have just sliced his head off, pushed him in. Sorry, bro. We don't even need to waste our time with the Eagles. I ain't coming back. I'm fucking melting my balls off in this like volcano right now in this armor. And you're over here playing with this fate of humanity with a ring right now. Nope, you're both going in. Just boosh. No, I'm not a veteran. When I say mine, I'm the only one really reporting this unit being dead. Everyone else is pretty cool with them being swept under the rug. I'll be the fuck honest with you. Plus, I'm a tax-paying U.S. citizen, so I do, like, kind of pay for their stuff, and then I want to be president. And if they weren't murdered, I'm pretty confident they might still be in active service today. I'm not sure what year they're on. Usually you can only retire after 20 years, but some people keep going even after they can retire. They just get sucked into that life. No, Epstein ain't over. They're trying to make it over with Iran, and no one cares about Iran. I'll be honest with you, bro. They're like literally. I say this loosely because I don't want to say this, and come from the side of like it's not that people don't like being American. Like, homie, we don't even care if you die over in Iran right now. Like, homie, we just want the Jeffrey Epstein files. I mean, we care if you die, but at the same time, if you're one of those dumbasses willfully going over there, really believing what the government's telling you about why you're over there, like, homie, there needs to be a gene pool selection, and you going bye-bye ain't too bad of an idea. I'll be honest with you, because you damn well know why you're over in Iran right now, and that's to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. That's all we want. Like, homie, I don't give a fuck if someone invades America. No one's going to care. Give me the files. No, I never checked out that person. And then, hey, Sinful, how you doing? No, you're gonna get the names. I'm telling you, if I stop having to repeat myself for what it is, I have to repeat myself for years, and then it's like you all fired. And then when you get on board, it's like a week later it works, and everything's better, and you're like, oh! And it's like, yeah, you do this every time. Anyways, you need the boats, trucks, planes, trains, and farmers all to protest. Along with like your Walmart employees, Amazon employees, McDonald's, all, no. You gotta get the main people who make all the money, and bring all the money and ship everything around. You make America bleed trillions of dollars within a week, you'll have the full release of that list and all the names and accountability. That's all you gotta do. You and a group of 10 million other jackasses ain't enough. You got to fuck with their money. or they're just going to ignore you. Because you're going to be over here counting money, not, we just lost $5 trillion, and we got another trillion product that's about to go to waste. You got to fuck with their money. No, it's not going to sweep it under the rug, because when the Iran issue is over, we can now go back, we'll be at peace again, and then we can go back to the Jeffrey Epstein files. As it's always been. Because you had the government going away. Struggle and get through another day, I don't know. Pray to Jesus Christ, God, and the Holy Spirit, and the sacred Bible. No, that's why you need to go now. Like they're saying, oh, let me go. No, like you're at work or you're about to go to work. No, you don't go to work today. And you tell everyone else to do the same. No, you no work today. No más. You no work today. No, I already know that's what they're going to try to do. But it'll be them instigating it. I really do not see China invading Taiwan anytime soon. I'll be the fuck honest with you. Well, that's a pretty heavy question to ask somebody. That's all I'm going to tell you. And like another way is of like people not caring that you're going to die, by the way, as well, because within this protest, you cost America money and it hems everything up militarily wise as well. Because all their attention has to focus on civilians protesting at this moment. And I don't mean we're over here rioting and looting and like causing like actual drama, but it's enough of like them losing money and causing enough attention that it stops everything going on over there. That's what I've been telling them to do. If anything, just seek like a Good Friday like Ireland and the UK. You know what I mean? Before they start killing each other. I really don't want to see them killing each other. It's the same with like Ukraine or Russia. You got to realize those people are actually family. Albeit they're separated by politics and shit. But like, you know, at the end of the day, no, that's old aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandmothers there and like, you know, children. So, I mean, they're all technically related. Trump ain't gonna be no mediator. Trump ain't gonna be able to negotiate that one without, no, okay, that's when China invades Taiwan, got it. That's all I needed to read to understand what's gonna happen next, Darcy. Trump can't mediate shit. Can't even mediate the Ukraine-Russian war. How is he gonna mediate China and Taiwan? Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Y'all make me feel like Adam Sandler and like Pixel. Can someone take the keys away from Grandpa before he drives us into a ditch? Like, seriously, this is getting out of hand. Yeah, that's incredibly inappropriate. I'm just gonna block and delete you. And last I ever heard from the ladies on the street, and typical of the jokes with Trump, he's got a small dick, bro. But okay. It's weird you're obsessed with his penis and wanting to make your username Trump's Monster Cock, though. But okay, bud. That's whack. Whack. There's a problem right there. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't no gas in it. Homie, dude, he don't even know where Taiwan is on the map. Even if he and one beside Taiwan. He probably... Let alone Ukraine, if there was a U and a physical crane beside it on the map. He don't even understand Iran's a country. He thinks it means somebody ran away. Anyway. Okay, no one's talking. Hello? But yeah, it's kind of what I got planned for the week. We're pretty much at like a political impasse right now because these dumb fucks are like over here not protesting this war, let alone demand for the Jeffrey Epstein files and accountability. Like, I'm kind of at an impasse, and y'all haven't even like mentally accepted yet that my special forces unit's dead. You think I'm just saying it? You say it, and it's kind of like, oh, I feel sorry for the guy. Like, you have no idea it's reality. That's the worst part. I really need to get a shower. Yeah, I need to really get a girlfriend so I could, like, really get a shower. Then I wouldn't have to worry about being churchy. If I was married, this wouldn't matter. No. Alright, well, I guess you just want to get blocked man deleted, I guess. So, we'll do that. I appreciate you still here. There's 7 people in here. I wish more people would talk. Because again, sorry, bro, that's where we're at, impasse-wise. No. That is where you are hung up, and you have a major issue. And if you don't realize that yet, like, homie, there's no helping you anymore, and you might actually be able to speedrun a little bit of the Bible. I'll be honest with you. That's a pretty, like, damn, you, like, make me feel like Team 4-star looking at Vegeta. No, I am proud of that, of you. It's that whole quote. Nope, you just stuck to your guns and threw everyone's life away. And for that, I tip my, what is that on my head? Is it a crown? We'll call it a crown. Like, no. And I do hope you know it's not like the real Revelations. I hope you understand that. Like, no, death is going to be around, running around somewhere. War is going to be running around somewhere. Famine and pestilence. And, like, no, they're going to be killing everything. It doesn't matter about if you're a world leader or not. You'll die. Oh, we got the military and shit. No. This thing will kill you. It doesn't matter. You'll die. Well, no one's talking in the stream. Hello. Hello. This is where we're at. Because other than that, you're actually pushing on the edge of World War III with Iran here, whether you realize it or not. I mean, that's what's funny, though. Look, going off that one person's comment. Albeit I don't believe it, but allegedly, he gonna try to facilitate peace between Taiwan and China. Homeboy's at war with Iran right now and can't even facilitate the Ukraine-Russian war. Let alone manage America. Like, homie, you ain't gonna have a country for a 2028 election if you ain't careful. I'll be honest with you. Trying to be honest with you, but y'all just, I don't know. There's like so much bullshit on my name and y'all not making me aware of it, and y'all like coming in here feeling some type of way. More than anything, I feel is what's going on more than anything why I don't have my triple viewers. Because other than that, y'all just parrot what I say on the internet. I'll be quite honest with you. So, like, yeah, this is my job. I don't know where y'all are thinking you're going to get a job making fun of me or just, like, trying to, like, third-party stream me the entire time. That's not how this works. Cryptids, pal, hey, how you doing? I want to go back to the normal discussions and shit, but no. Somewhere along the line, you changed, and not for the better, my friend. That's how it goes in my life, though, with Satan. Be honest with you. Well, I said hello back. How are you doing? Like, hello? Hi, how you doing? Yeah, it usually happens when it's morning time. I'm out in the woods and I'm homeless in a tent under an A-frame tarp shelter. That's usually what happens. There's birds. Great deduction, Nanawe. Great deduction. All right, you gotta be like Tony Tiger, you gotta be doing great. Those are birds, bro. Now, mind you, if it was 2 o'clock in the morning and it's like 30 degrees outside, yes, I'm considering that one being a drone. Or that bird just being really far down on the Darwinism of survival. Not all birds are drones, dog. Thanks for being alive, still trying. Okay. Birds are real, dog. Whether you like it or not, they're just a little bit more intelligent than you realize. And have a lot more of a personality than you actually realize. It's worse than a cat. Go literally look at parrots. You're going to be one of those weirdos that the intrusive thoughts are going to win. You're going to have a pet bird rip its fucking head off, see all its spine and guts and shit, and be like, oh no! Be over there like Chris Farley. I killed it! I pat it, and I stroke it, and I killed it! Birds aren't real, then what the fuck is a chicken? And chicken nuggets. That means chicken ain't real. Cats are drones? I'm not, dude, I'm being honest with you. Yo, tell it was a drone. I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to tell. Raccoon meat? No, they can't be made from raccoon meat because the animals aren't real. The birds ain't real. What makes the raccoon real? If the cats aren't real, what makes the raccoon real? What makes the snake real? What makes the fish real? Rain stopping soon? It's not even raining. Okay, bud. Sure. Gotta think. Gotta think. Oh. Exactly. What if I'm an AI robot? I'm a Terminator. I'm nuclear powered. Rage. I should get a pet raccoon. I probably do have one out here. I'll be honest with you. I had a cat. I got feather turds. I got a bunny out here. And I almost have a honeybee making a nest right outside my tent. And then I got pet carpenter ants. I got my own ant farm. It's right outside my tent. And it's like my pest control. I'll be honest with you. You may see a bug walking through here, but that bug's not going to be alive much longer. Them ants are brutal. Loser? I'm not a loser. I know you are, though. Yeah, I'm such a loser. That's why I'm the only one reporting my special forces unit being murdered before they got al-Baghdadi, the ISIS leader. That was and ISIS was co-financiered and founded-ish by Jeffrey Epstein. But okay, bud. That's where you're at. That's where your level of jealousy is. And oh shit, I was right and you were wrong. And then yeah, what the fuck was I doing for the last 7 years? Is what's starting to go through your mind now. You heard me, I didn't stutter. They were killed by our own. We never got al-Baghdadi. The only people who died that night were my special forces unit. That's it. Period. That's it. That's all that died that night. Al-Baghdadi lived. He ran out through the tunnel and everything else. He didn't kill himself. Homeboy out in Africa. That's why ISIS is on the rise in Africa right now, besides all the displacement from the Middle East over the last 4 years of war here. Do I open the nicotine pouch and eat the nicotine out of it? No. Just leave it in the pouch. Like, what am I reading? Good morning. Do I need a haircut? No, my hair's back in a ponytail right now. I'm not cutting my hair. Bro, you gotta understand. You gotta understand, dog. My beard used to be this big. Mind you, my hair is kind of back in a ponytail, and if you ever had my toboggan on, I'd hide my hair, but... Like, dog, You gotta realize I used to have a beard like that. I still got my hair, but I shaved my beard. I ain't cutting my hair, man. And again, my hair is all back literally in this little ass ponytail. So. You know, it's like my profile picture. My hair's down in that. It's longer than that. It's just my hair's wet and I got curly hair and it wants to right up. Do I have a torso? Yes. Why I shaved? I got tired of eating my fucking ear. You know what it's like to bite into a hamburger, even with just ketchup, let alone like mustard or mayo or anything else on there? Like, and you have to do this and like pull your mustache out of the food. Because when you bite into it, it's like you grab half your mustache. And then you're over there getting sauce and shit all over your fingers and like... Yes, I'm in a tent. Out here in North Carolina, Alamance County, North Carolina. Chilling in a tent. Homeless. It's one of the reasons I shift. Plus, to be honest with you, I got tired of getting accused of some pedophile out in Rhode Island. It's another reason I shaved. Because when I came back after being unbanned, like in November, when I shaved November 7th, I was banned at the time. And I came back, like that entire time, and since then I've been back. It's been like very loosely, they say it now. Like before that, it was like every fucking other day. But yeah, mainly though, because I got tired of eating it. Like if I'm eating nachos or something that's like messy or like a burrito, like no, I'm eating half my mustache. Then I'm pulling like my lip down into my mouth. And then I'm having to like stick my finger in all this like semi-chewed up food and pull out my mustache so I don't eat my mustache with it. And then like I smoke cigarettes, albeit I'm trying to quit. I got 2 cigars left. I'm just kind of using the cigars to like really take care of the nicotine craving, but you know what I mean? I'm not smoking like 1 to 2 packs a day anymore. I don't know who this person is. I probably wouldn't believe it because there'd be no similarities. I'll be honest with you. I'll be quite honest with you. My hair really don't even look like this. This is just my hair back in a ponytail and like my bangs and everything popped out of the ponytail. I have no idea. I have not even looked this person up. I'll be honest with you. I'm hanging in there. I'm the captain now. I'm the captain. You know what I mean? So I think I will fill up with, what is it? What was that movie? Oh, I'm hanging in there. How are you doing? I'm well aware Jesus Christ loves me. I wouldn't be alive having this conversation with you if I didn't. Or he didn't. Thanks in a way for stating the obvious. Bird. Were you blocked the other day? You ain't been blocked the other day. You're just being a troll, I guess, and not responding. If you were blocked, you wouldn't be able to talk right now. I didn't unblock, unban, delete everybody. Like, no. Oh, what's up, Lonnie? You see me scratching myself. I'm not really scratching myself, actually. And if I am, like, scratching here or something, no, I had, like, a zit here and there, like, stupid, like, shit since my beard came back in. And I'm, like, really OCD about skin. So, like, you'll see me kind of rubbing my skin a lot. Did I just do a bump under my jacket? No. What? I'm not manly, Jim. No, this is not a blunt. It's a legitimate Swisher Sweet cigar. I'm out of cigarettes. I have money to get more, but I'm legitimately trying to quit cigarettes. Like, I'm getting tired of it. Albeit I can get 2 packs for $6.81, but I'm paying $6.81 to sit here and do this. That's all it is. Yeah, it's a Swisher Sweet. There's no weed in there. Like, seriously, it's the cigar. You ain't ever smoked a cigar before? I mean, damn, it's a cheap one, but never had a stogie, brother? Yeah, I mean, albeit, yes, I'm still smoking, but this is not like, 2 packs or like 1.5 packs in a day. You know what I mean? Oh, bro, I was block banning, deleting everybody because, like, no, someone came in here about that, not giving me that fucking, this Discord server. Somebody was talking about on this Discord server, they were impersonating me, they're impersonating my family, and then they crossed the line. Because I've been made aware of that before, where, like, they've had a Discord server of talking shit about me and, like, my family. I've been kind of made aware of that before. And then, apparently, this time, they crossed the line and, like, they started making child porn of my family. And then, like, when I was demanding the fucking server name and everything else, no. And I ended the stream at that same time, like, no, in that time, with me ending the stream like 30 minutes later, Kamini was dead at that time. No, I never found out who it was. And at the same point, like, I can't sit here and just shoot myself from my job at the same time and accuse everyone being a part of it. At a certain point, like, just by talking about it, the truth will come out. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, I don't need power. Will Iran win or no? I mean, like, militarily, will they win? No, but yeah, they're gonna win. Like, in the essence of what they're doing, to be able to, like, dogfight F-35s and shit like that, no, they're gonna lose, for sure. But, like, in the grand scheme of what Iran is and what war is, no, yes, they're going to win. Right now, like, about losing. Well, no, that's why everyone was getting block banned deleted if you were ever tuning in. Like, no, I was block banning deleting everybody. I had over, like, 1,000 people, maybe 2,000 people block banned deleted. No, I didn't do pedo stuff. Somebody was doing pedo stuff on a Discord server about my family. And if you're accusing me of pedo stuff, you're accusing me of somebody out in Rhode Island. I'm just going to block ban delete you because that's incredibly rude. When you damn well know I'm in Alamance County, North Carolina, and I've been here my entire life. Homie, you'll watch like 50,000 Marines die in the first 6 months. Maybe like month. I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't have touched Iran with a 10-foot pole. And then you got to realize it's not if they have a nuke. They do have a nuke. Y'all seem to not put 2 and 2 together with homeboy over there when Kamini was alive. No, I'm going to go test a nuke today. Don't do that. Boom, earthquake. A magical earthquake under the ground. No, you'll find it all right. It'll be like a Call of Duty scene too when you do find it. Yep, you're all the way in here too, and you ain't getting out. But yeah, no, that's a major mistake. Iran's a very mountainous territory. I've already pointed this out to people. Here, look. I can draw in the dirt for you. Where's this stick? Will this work? Nah. Yeah, it'll work. Alright. And you got another mountain range here. And the only way through these mountains is through like these key choke points and in these dust valleys. And then guess what's behind these mountains? More mountain formations like this. It's literally just mountains on mountains with like key choke points. And then you got to understand, Iran, oh yeah, albeit yes, we're destroying the shit out of their military. They still got that shit. And it's going to be in mountain ranges like that. While you got people on those mountains shooting at you with guns and RPGs and everything else. And there's nothing, that's all Iran is mountain ranges like that. Literally, like, be one here, or there'll be like one over here, and then like you're like a key choke point with like, damn, like just if I was live cast, I could go to Iran and show you a little bit better and more accurately, but just drawing in the dirt there, no, that's how it is, like seriously. Like, no. Literally. You got like a mountain range here, and then you'll have a mountain range here, and then you'll have another one like right here. And the only way through these mountains, because this one goes all the way over here. It might come over here and there's another mountain range, and there's another one here, but there's like a key choke point here. And then this is all Death Valley, and then you have to go through this little choke point on this side of these mountains here just to get through here. Then you gotta go through more mountains back here and over here, and then go through this nice little key choke point. Like, no. Ground invasion on Iran is suicide. Again, I would not touch that place with a 10-foot pole. Like, sure, I may be able to climb up the mountain and go over it and stuff like that, theoretically speaking. But you gotta remember, I gotta take the high ground while they have it and they're shooting at me. And then that armor's gotta go through key choke points. It's not like, ooh, yay, I get to go off-road into the desert and, have fun. No, I'm going through a fucking narrow corridor. And that's without getting back into IEDs and RPGs, mortars. Yes, still have kamikaze drones. Of course, they got weapons. Dude, no, there's mountains everywhere on Iran. Go look at Google Maps with the actual terrain imagery so you see the difference in elevation. Not the basic one. I mean, hell, you can go to Google View. That is not a place you want to be at. These aren't like little hills. These are mountains. And that's saying if you even take the island of Quetta yet, the QESHA one. Yeah, mountains do blow up, but you don't have enough GBUs to like take on Iran. I don't want anything coming to head with China, but if it does, you're wasting so much ammo over here right now. And that 72 hours starting to look like 48. Trust me. Homie, you do understand the first night we started that operation, we dropped 12,000 bombs, right? We're going on week 6 now. You got a railgun or something, it'd be a little bit different. Gonna go through the mountain and eventually hit somebody else if it don't stop. Depending on what mountain range you are by that point. You level it. And then you're talking about a massive environmental shift because the mountain ranges are all leveled, you know what I mean? They don't like it, I'm sure. You know, you got the idiot sheep that are going to be idiot sheep that are all for it, but the grand majority of people now. Again, I feel everyone wants to release the Jeffrey Epstein files, but they're just being too lazy to go protest right now. Because everyone knows why. And it's to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. And the question is, where will he hit next? You know, he's been talking about Cuba, but what about Greenland, possibly? Or Canada? Oh, what about North Korea? No, can we, look, I'll put it this way. Can the United States of America military take over Iran? Yes, we can. But it's not going to be like GWAT where only 60,000 died over 20 years. Or like almost 70, 80,000-ish died over 20 years. You're talking about that within like the first 6 months. Again, Iran is not ISIS, bro. They are a lot more well-equipped. And at no point am I trying to like shit on my own military here. It's just basic logistics. And at no point can I even like theoretically as president sign off on sending these people to their death when we had peace. And then Captain Jackass blew them up. So that's why we don't have peace, because he's trying to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. That's where I'm at. Can we do it? Yes, but it's not like a unanimous thing where we've been attacked by Iran. Like here on the streets. You can get into the proxy warfare over there during GWAT and all that, but Yeah, there wasn't like a direct shot a drone attack on the streets of America, because at that day, everyone would be on board on fucking Iran up right now. I've never played it. And it looks like all the other Black Ops. Like, we want me to strike. Well, no, you'd have to take the Strait of Hormuz. You'd have to invade those islands. An island hop, first off. And I'm not talking about Karg up north. No. The ones actually in the Strait of Hormuz. Like the little ones, the big one, Questia. Before, like, and then you gotta kind of, you know, keep going, because if not, you're on an island now at that point. And they're gonna form up a defense wherever the fuck your line actually really is at. It's the question of how far you send people in before they can get cut off. Trick shotting, I don't really care about Black Ops anymore these days, dude. Yeah, well, I look at it. I try to keep up with shit. I need to, like, look more into, like, Iranian politics and everything else in the history. But right now, currently, yeah, I'm looking, like, at the geographic, like, aspect of it. I try to educate myself on stuff. How much you have in my bank account? Whole $7. I mean, I got 50, but the 50 is for my phone time. My phone time. Other than that, I got $7 in money. And there's like rivers and shit, really, like in Iran. I mean, there is, but it's not like, you know, SEAL Team 6 can go swim up type thing. No, I accidentally said home time. I meant to say phone time. No, I'm telling like NATO and them shit to back off. There's about to be a big falling out between the U.S. and Israel right now. And if NATO's involved, they'll get blamed too. You know what I mean? The beef's just between America, Iran, and Israel right now. You know, NATO's really not involved. So when this shit's done with us, like, they should be left out of it unless they want to take a personal beef to them as well. And then they'll kind of change it. It kind of preserves that diplomacy, and then you don't get caught up in Trump's fuck up to begin with. Because I already know he's going to try to blame Israel for this. You don't trust the little hats? Nah, you don't have to worry about the little hats. You got to realize the CIA's got a gun to the back of their head. They kind of have no choice. No, bro, those are birds. I actually am doing something for this country. We're not sending ground troops either. Hey, where were you when my special forces unit was murdered before they got out of Baghdadi? Like, shut the fuck up, please. Did you know they were dead? I wouldn't. And then you're gonna come in here and tell me to shut the fuck up if I ain't doing something for the country? Like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Fuck being deleted. No, NATO will stick around. It's just... it's gonna be iffy. Well, this person in the chat, they got back being deleted. Yeah, and it's all because they wanted to rape little kids, dude. And then cover it up. You know, now we gotta go to war against these people and all this shit. You know? It's dumb. You gotta realize this is me. Ish. I'm not saying I don't get shit from other countries that need to get through that straight so prices aren't going up here, but it's not affecting me like it is other people. You gotta realize Trump's doing this on purpose. And trying to drag this into a world war. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Japan wants this energy right now. I'm pretty sure Japan's hurting a little bit, for sure. But at the same time, what's Japan going to do? Get involved, be at war with Iran? I'm pretty sure China or somebody's going to feel some type of way about that. And then is China really going to logistically deploy from Japan when they get all their oil from Iran, allegedly? Again, someone's in trouble. Again, through like NATO sanctions and everything else and basic alliances and all that. Who the fuck was getting all their energy from Iran? At the end of the day, you can put that shit on east to west on their country. Shortcut that straight. So if this to happen again, on in, BB. You know what I mean? Habibi, come on in. From what I read on an article, they're trying to east to west it, but I definitely put it underground, under like bombing proof shit, if you were, just in case somebody decided to attack it one day. Well, they're heading to China and everything else, like the little ships that are going through. No, they have, some of them have to go all the way up and up through the Red Sea, through the Mediterranean, and go back to the EU. Because they've all relied on like Kuwait's port there and that oil field there and just pulling like the ships out through that strait that way. Like, you're lucky I saw I would take advantage of this, that whole thing, and literally country. No, and bypass the Strait of Hormuz entire way. And then you go to the Red Sea or vice versa and then pop out at the Strait of Hormuz, or like, you know, into the Red Sea and then go into the South Arabian or up into like the Mediterranean. I'll be the fuck honest with you. I'd take advantage of that because they kind of stretch away all across the whole thing. So How do you get rid of a cold in your nose? Go eat spicy food. Like, you may not be a fan of habanero, like, literally eat habanero. And I don't mean, like, put your whole finger in and, like, burn your mouth, but, like, eat spicy food. Jalapenos, habaneros, ghost peppers, whatever, like, gets your nose running. Me, how am I doing? Oh, I'm hanging in there. Not a crackhead. Besides, like, build it into something, too, though. If I was theoretically really think about that. You know, they wanted to do that big-ass city in a straight line. Why don't you build, like, a city around that fucking canal? Like, in the middle. It helped, like, promote the ecosystem. And kind of do that shit with, like, China's doing in their desert. Like, you could, like, get life to build around it. Drinking anything right now? No, bro. I ain't touched alcohol in, like, over 48 hours. Almost 72. I could go get some if I want some. Alcohol is not my problem. I'll go ahead and tell you now. It's this shit. Cigarettes. Cigarettes is my problem. And it's not a problem to a point I'd be homeless, but, like, no, my addiction is cigarettes, if anything. Other than that, drinking water and Capri Suns. You have an alcohol problem? I don't. I know what it's like, though. At least from the cigarette side. I can only imagine having an alcohol problem, because I'm pretty sure I got cans out here of beer that still got alcohol in it that I could drink to, like, somewhat get, like, a buzz off of. To be honest with you. But I'm good. You know what I mean? I'll get money one of these days. And even then, I still ain't getting beer. But you know what I mean? I'll get money one of these days type thing. Because again, I have enough to go get some, but pass. Because the main reason I really even drink as much as I did is, like, keep my teeth clean. Because I don't have, like, a brushing and all that. The alcohol, like, kind of keeps the abscess infection away. I do not need this home, though. It's getting hot already. Thank God it's an overcast day. Or it'd be terrible. No, bro. Dude, just drill for oil. Somewhere. You gotta have some more. I've told them to open up, like, our oil station in Hawaii that they closed when Biden was in office, but they ain't listening. Plus, there's a massive flood there, so it's kind of hard to open that up, I guess. Like, these people are dumb. They won't reroute it. They'd rather risk billions of dollars, like, in insurance and everything else, like, trying to run it through that Strait of Hormuz. That's not a blunt, bro. That's a Swisher Sweet cigar. It's stogie time, bro. I'm getting my Captain Price vibes on right now. For some reason I got long blonde hair. Yeah, but if you talk to Russia, that kind of contradicts Ukraine's war effort against Russia. You start giving Russia money to use on Ukraine. Mind you, none of this would have happened if NATO would have just left Ukraine alone, but NATO over there wanted to go fuck with Ukraine. Here we go. And again, if you would just reroute it, instead of trying to put it in a boat and cool. It was like when they kept going through the Red Sea and their ships kept getting attacked. It's like, bro, at this point, the amount of missile defenses and everything we're wasting, it would just be better if you go around. Because other than that, that's just like negligence and like reckless endangerment of like the sailors on their like yacht and shit. Well, I wouldn't say yacht, but transport boat. No, you're in a fucking boat that's got billions, if not millions, of gallons of gas on it, and these fuckers are launching drones and rockets at you. I think it's better if you just go around. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer. It costs a little bit more in energy, but you know, your fucking product's gonna get where it needs to go safely. Rather than dumping billions a day into keeping this open. Read all over Europe, know what happened. Yachtism? I'm not sure what you mean by that. No, you gotta remember, I'm in the United States of America, bro. Alamance County, North Carolina. Been here my whole life. I didn't know there was a red sky over Europe. And I'll be honest with you, I was on my phone, like scrolling through shit too. I didn't see nothing about it. I saw something about Australia. Oh. And that one guy that does all those like clip edits with his face, kind of like this, I guess his like YouTube channel face or whatever, over that Sunny in Philadelphia meme. Play on autistic behavior and yachting. Whatever that is. Well, I don't know how true it is. I didn't see nothing about it. But you gotta remember, I get my algorithm censored. I'd be lucky if I'm lucky to even know Khamenei was assassinated. Usually I wouldn't have, like, they would hide that from me for like a couple of days. But usually it's just such big news they can't hide it. There wasn't like a blood moon or some shit. But no, I didn't hear about this. I could. You used to go dumpster diving? Okay. You could just ask for free food. Or go somewhere like Little Caesars. They typically give away all their shit at night. All the extras. And trust me, Little Caesars usually makes a shit ton of extras. Because it's got to be like hot and ready. Saharan dust. Yeah. Well, a drone flew over it, or near it, or I think, and hit it. Yeah, Bradley, that's the plan, but, you know, that's what happens when they want to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. That's the problem. Little Caesars and bath salts. Well, I wouldn't say bath salts, but like, no, seriously, if you really need food, and then like at the end of the day, like Dunkin' Donuts, they do kind of throw away all their donuts at the end of the night. Well, I never heard of Saharan dust turning the sky red. At least the rust explanation over there in Australia makes sense. Way over my head, yeah, it becomes like a very like high junky thing. So I'm gonna buy Mandalay. Bye. Yeah, Cyprus was attacked by Iran. Oh yeah, go look at Australia and the red sky. It does it normally over there though, because ironically enough, I didn't realize how much fucking Australia has. But like, no, go look up the whole like west half of Australia right now. It's the same thing over there. I mean, I've heard of a Saharan like dust storm, but like it turning everything red, that's a little new to me. Yeah, because that one's like allegedly from like all the iron and iron dust that's coming from like Australia's like industrialization for like harvesting iron, allegedly, mind you. And that's why it's red over there, and it does that occasionally. According to somebody who lives over there and is like a YouTuber and like talked about it on their stream. Well, I wouldn't say their stream, but their channel in a short, excuse me. Spooky. Well, if it came from the Sahara and they say it's a Sahara like sandstorm, it'd have to be from Sahara. And I've never heard of a Sahara sandstorm causing the sky to go red. It usually blots everything out. My favorite type of canned food? Probably Chunkies. I bet it's a little bit more expensive. Our beans are okay. Okay, you said that already. Swamp gas. Oh, that'll do it. Allegedly. I just feel like it's kind of an excuse, though, a little bit. I don't know. I just feel like I would have saw about the red days in Australia at some point. It's kind of like a random new phenomenon going on there. I feel like Steve Irwin would be like, welcome to Australia one day in that shit. You know what I mean? And he's never done that. And that's like a big tourist attraction to get people to come to your country. I'll be honest with you. That's where I'm a little iffy on it. Swamp gas. Oh, God, says there's nobody in here. To be honest with you, I think if y'all want to speed run the Bible, you can kind of almost do it a little bit. Well, when I bring up the red sky thing with Australia, like, think about it. I never saw it on a Steve Irwin show. And I feel like he would have, like, bring that up as much as an environmentalist he was. That's in Australia. Like, how the fuck am I just now hearing about this red storm in Australia that I'm 32 years old? I used to watch the shit out of Steve Irwin show. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that, but even then with him, like, you still don't see it on there. Hell, you think you'd, like, learn about that in class or something. Like, scientific wild phenomenons, you know what I mean? Yeah, if you're down in Australia, the western half at this time of year will be, like, red. It reminded me of something from WoW. I just can't remember it. There's one place you do go to, it's kind of red like that. But it's a little bit more darker. Beep. Beep. But yeah, I feel like I would know about that. It's weird. And you think they'd promote it so people would want to come see it. Strongos everywhere. What are you even talking about? What are y'all babbling about? God damn. Yeah, I'm trying to be nice and not block and delete y'all, but like, god damn. Again, I know a lot, I don't know everything. Like, what the fuck is half this shit? Like, dude, killing me, Smalls. It's looking like it's the end of the world, boys and girls. We're all gonna die. Does it snow where I'm at? Yes. You didn't see. Well, I was banned. I say you didn't see them. I was banned, so I didn't post. I need to go post that from TikTok on my YouTube about the fire thing. Yeah, I was out here in the snow. I wasn't sure if it was gonna quit snowing because we were allegedly supposed to. I made a fire, albeit it was nowhere near my campsite, but I made a fire just in case power went out for people. They needed to make food, and then I needed to make food. Fucking like, I dragged a log over here and burned it, bro. Heard a Bigfoot yelling? No, they're like Matt's yelling again. You're like, it's just Matt. Oh. It'd be nice if it did rain, though, a little bit. I would not complain. Just so it'd be a little bit wet and I can make a fire. Probably gonna do me a steak dinner. Eat me some steak. What I got planned for the day, I get not jack shit, really. Outside of what I normally do every day. Because again, we're at an impasse. There's not much more to move forward with, you know, other than, like, I guess pulling a gun out and shooting people to get them to protest for the Jeffrey Epstein list. Like, you know, get the planes, trains, trucks, farmers to all protest for the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files and GG's. You can get the full release and accountability off of that alone. And then you can also demand accountability at that point for the murder of my Special Forces unit before they got out of Baghdadi. Other than that, we had a massive ass impasse. And like, we've hit a wall. Like, no, the car is in gear and I'm hitting the gas, and no, we've like not unlocked that part of the map, and we're over here because there's a bunch of cops around the car right now and we ain't really moving. We're just slowly along right now. Cigarellos? Do I inhale them? Yeah, I inhale them. No, she got fired for, like, I don't know. They just wanted to replace her, I guess. No, it's more like, albeit, you know, he's going to see the, Todd Blanche and all of them going to see the files now as well, but it's going to be the no que pasa. I got in here, there, you know, millions of files. I don't know what. You know, we're at war with Iran. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. That's all it is. It's distraction. And then shifting her off to like another part of the administration. Yeah, she's let go as the Attorney General. She's still within the Trump administration. She's just not the Attorney General anymore. Plus, she's probably in legal hot water for like the whole handling of the Jeffrey Epstein file and everything else. And, you know, they're just saving face. You know, she's about to be locked down in Congress answering a bunch of shit type thing. Mm-hmm. No, I think they've been made aware of what's going to happen to her and like the congressional hearings that are coming. You know what I mean? I think they notified the Trump administration and they about and under like a legal legal review. Duh, she don't care, bro. Bitch, I'm gonna say what I gotta say in here. I'm leaving. I'm going back to my, 6 figures and gonna go eat my 3-star Michelin restaurant tonight. Fuck y'all. You're just another brick in a wall. To them, to those type of people. I'll be honest with you. You're just another brick in the wall. Bro, don't tell me how to smoke a cigarette, okay? I'm not a pussy like you, alright? You gotta remember, I'd smoke them things through a gravity, bro. Don't talk to me about gut hurting. I know. Again, that's what I'm telling you. You gotta get the planes, trains, boats, trucks, and farmers to protest. Well, no, I get that. I know how to smoke a cigar. Okay? I'm just gonna block ban delete you because, yeah, no. Anyways. Morning. Good morning. Other than that, they're going to keep the country running as usual. Y'all ain't showing enough effort. That's all it is. And at no point when you're out here protesting will I not join you for that. And then be live streaming out the protests and shit like that. Like... Yeah, see, that's the thing with the protests I'm telling people we got to be wary about when we do this protest, because at the end of the day, no, they're going to do the same thing. So they can dismantle the protest and stop people from doing that. Oh, Patel, yeah, he got hacked. Got hacked by Iran. He got hacked by Iran. But yeah, that's the problem with the protests I'm suggesting people throw and do for accountability, because they're going to do that. I already know they're going to do that. I've seen it on too many protests. Seen it at way too many protests. I guess I can get a microwavable meal. Let's take it to a microwave. Yeah, I got you, Ziggy. Yeah, I'm over here stressing about mine. Tweaking. Straight tweaking. Dragon Ball now, please. No. No. I'd rather be doing that, to be honest with you. I wouldn't even be live yet. Wait, no, I would be live because I would have got back from dropping her off at school. So that's a lie. Theoretically speaking, it's 8:43. I'd have been back a long time ago. Because the last time I checked, school started at 8. So. That's what I could be doing right now. But no! No one wanted to tell me shit. God damn. Yeah, I would not be out here homeless either. My life would not be the way it is. That's the funniest part of it all. I wonder if I even would have got into politics. Or would I have been like some like Prius dad at that point in time? Oh, yeah, I'd still get a Prius. Maybe something better on gas, ironically enough. But like, I don't know. So that way if I want to go to the beach or mountains, I could. And it wouldn't be fucking hella expensive, energy-wise. You know, getting 50, 60 miles to the gallon ain't bad. Happy Easter. All right, man. Have a good one. Oh, that's actually in like the casing. I can't scratch that one off. I'm gonna take the whole fucking plastic off. Well, there's 4 people in here. I don't know why anyone's now everyone else is talking. Hello? Like, who are these other few, like, LOL cows illegally third-party streaming my stream? Like, no, that's a bannable offense on that other platform. Bro, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm so out of touch on the holidays. I don't even know what day Easter's really supposed to be. It's Easter every day for me. I don't know what to tell you. Easter, Christmas. Maybe not a birthday, but at the same time. It may or may not be. It's the 3rd. I didn't know. Every day is. Been so fucking distracted with all this other shit and just absolutely losing faith in humanity. Like, no, it's waning. I think it's cute with the iron thing there. I'm gonna go look up. I'll look that up, see if that really is true with the red sky out there. I'm sorry, bro. You better hope not, cause no, that ain't no iron. That's a bad sign. Because again, I've never heard in Australia, and I've been alive for 32 years. I was an avid Stephen Irwin watcher. The day after tomorrow? I don't know, man. Let me check my calendar. I'll tell you this. God damn. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's the first Easter. I forgot. As soon as I looked at it, I was like, wait, that's right. It's first Easter. First Sunday of April. No, it's Sunday. And then I do, like, bro, I'm out here homeless. What do you expect me to do? Not even like people are donating money, so I can even go get something. No. These people are on a delusion of what I actually spend my money on. Somebody's confusing somebody somewhere, and it's got to stop. Like, it's really gotten out of hand. And the fact no one's telling me about the bullshit is the problem in itself. Which only makes it worse. And at certain points, which would have turned to a slap on the wrist, is that, because I'll be honest with you, this is pretty defamatory at this point to like harm my stream and like triple-digit viewers and everything else, and the actual financial loss I've actually had to endure. I'll be honest with you. Like, homie, I went from making a couple $100s a month to like jack shit because of the demonetization. Like, I could be the fuck out of homelessness right now. Like, I'm kind of actually getting to my wits' end with it. Besides the fact I got a missing special forces unit that's dead, y'all don't give a fuck, and y'all don't give a fuck about the Jeffrey Epstein files. Like, it's starting to actually become an issue. I'll be the fuck honest with you. You're like, homie, there might be a red sky here in America pretty soon. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I get that diatrala, but there's 10 other people in here. Well, 9 other people, counting you as the 10th. Not just talking to you. Not a lot, dude. There's more bullshit on my name, I guess. I mean, I even missed it, because there's only 6 people in here. Yeah, probably because they're censoring it. To be honest with you, because I put 2 and 2 together. I think they're trying to, like, prevent mass panic. I'm going to tell you, I feel like there's going to be a red sky popping up in a couple different other places, too. Not much. Same old shit, different day. Long story short. Standard trials and tribulations, brother. Same old shit, different day. Yeehaw! Woo! Be honest with you, I'd be surprised if it don't, but I got a feeling that red sky gonna be showing up a couple more other places. No, I see that message. Because again, as I said with Australia, I'm pretty sure they would have made that like public news on the Steve Irwin show. Because, you know, Steve Irwin was an environmentalist, and he probably would have condemned it and be like, yeah, look what happens here. Everything. Look how red it is out here right now. You know what I mean? I feel like he would have been there at that time. Yes, die, tralala. You don't keep spamming that. I got it. I'm not deleting it. You can see my hands right here. Again, YouTube censoring it out. No, when you're hitting send, it's not going through because YouTube's censoring it out. There's nothing I can do about it. You're gonna have to like type it, like misspell it and check, because you're hitting like an AI algorithm thing that's like blocking it and censoring it. Yeah. Allegedly in Australia, it's due to like the iron business, because like half of the the West Coast and like damn near almost half of Australia is like under a red ass sky right now. And then Greece, it was Greece and Cyprus. Allegedly, there was a red sky there last night. Somebody was asking me about it. I think Ziggy was asking me, did I see anything about it? And I was like, no. Yeah, like a red sky and hue and everything. And they were trying to say the Sahara Desert did that to Greece and Cyprus. Like, homie, that's not a sandstorm. That's something else. You know, a sandstorm's like a sandstorm, bro. You ever see Mummy? Like, no, that's a sandstorm. Yeah, you're out there in the desert and it's just whipping ass sand everywhere. No, it's not red and you really can't see. Because your eyes are going to hurt if you got them open. And you don't have goggles. You're going to be blind. I'll be the fuck honest with you. That's something else. And again, as I said, I've hit a wall here as well. Like, no, this is weird. Someone's speed running something. I don't know exactly what part, but it's getting speed run. That's for damn sure. There's just too much of a shift. No, you're missing the point there, Ty Tra-la-la. You're missing the point. We've had sand come from the Sahara, and at no point has it ever been red. Trust me, that happens to South America a lot. Because the sand there will go down through that and like get it caught across the like South Atlantic and pushed off into like, as it's going up the North Atlantic and like pushed off into South America. They suffer sandstorms from the Sahara. At no point has it ever been red. That's why like kind of like the rainforest is so like fertile as well, because of all those nutrients and minerals and stuff that get blown up and caught up into that atmospheric wind, I guess you could say. Yeah, I got you. But like, yeah, it's never been red. And then a sandstorm's not red, bro. It's sand. Like, that would have to be, like, heavy, like, literal, like, iron. Yeah, I'm just pointing out it's a little weird. It's what it is. I ain't worried about it. Sure, yeah, it's happening. It may be bad, but who cares? Jesus Christ wins. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it being red, though, is a little off. It's not normal. Like, I might have missed that Steve Irwin episode for Australia. No, I'm alone. Ooh, I need to quit smoking these cigars. Woo! No, I know. That's my point. That's what I've been saying, Di-Tra-La-La. Again, we've hit a wall. I can't get people to protest. I can't get the boats, trains, trucks, planes, and like farmers to all protest and demand accountability for the Jeffrey Epstein files. I've hit a wall. There's an actual like shift going on here, like in like the basic of like humanity. Like, no. Never mind, I can't even get accountability after calling the FBI reporting my special forces unit's been killed. And then I got it over there on TikTok with hundreds of people have seen it on like 50 different clips. So realistically, no, besides like 17,000 people who view my stream, 300,000 people who come back to view my content, 400,000 people who come back to view my content, let alone the 3 million people who clicked on my channel in the last year of me streaming have seen it. At a certain point, no, this is a wall. Why does it block? Like, what? No, humanity's diving off the deep end right now is what's going on, and it's going to be an issue. I don't think you're keeping up the conversation I'm having here. Dude, I don't know. YouTube did it. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, that's when people come in and spam the hard R with my dead veteran's dad, like, my dead dad's veteran pic. And they're spamming the hard R, dog. I don't know what to tell you. That's Google and YouTube doing that shit. I don't know. As you can see, my hands were here when you were hitting send. I wasn't blue, 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 like, no. And if you send a message, I usually read it and acknowledge it. Period. Again, I don't know. That's like a Google YouTube thing where they're being weird. Because again, they'll use my dead dad's picture and veteran picture and spam the hard R, besides mine. And I have every individual letter to the hard R blocked. And I'm not saying you're saying a racist word, but at the end of the day, albeit I have every letter to that blocked, it still goes through. Because it's a Google YouTube administrator doing something. Long story short, or you could have been accidentally using a word in my blocked words. Here, let me go through all my blocked letters. I won't say all the bad ones, but hold up. Application, applying, can't, crazy, devil. I don't see how do you have a job or any of this would be in here, because a lot of this is to stop people from talking shit to me. Job, junkie, like, no, I don't think you're saying in this. Maybe nice. If you said nice, I'd probably have that blocked. Or like states blocked. What state do you live in is blocked, and then where do you live is blocked. Because I got tired of answering that shit and it being a fucking title. Like, that's a phrase block, so I don't know if you use any of the words. It kind of like triggers it a little bit. But I got like junkie block, methamphetamine, cokehead, crackhead. Like, no, I got tired of people coming and always saying that shit. It's like, nah, ban. Just ban it so they can't say it. Bro, you're also on my YouTube channel. Like, I'm telling you, you don't get this yet. I'm a very polarizing guy on the internet. Dog, there's been it's like y'all hear me say it just to, like, I guess hear myself talk. Like, no, I'm missing a special forces unit. They're dead. And it's going on 7 years now. Like, no, someone's in trouble. I appreciate it, you too. But at the same time, someone's in trouble. You act like people are going to willfully go to prison and then not be upset at the guy that is sending them there. Besides, I have a bunch of racial slurs blocked in the blocked words as well. But yeah, usually sometimes that's just YouTube and Google doing that. Again, as I point out, why didn't Steve Irwin place in Australia and like condemn like iron mining and be like, this is what happens? Why am I now just figuring out about this 32 years later? Damn, I used a lot of my black pepper. Damn. Well, hello? I don't know if anyone else can really talk. What the fuck was that? Oh, well, I appreciate it. It's $10. I don't know what the fuck I want to eat anyways. I want to eat something soft. Eat some what? Pizza! I want to fuck up my tooth. Wouldn't already have. Yeah, but now everyone not coming in and talking after I pointed that out. Like, I mean, I know it's freaky and all, but like, you know, you just gotta have faith in Jesus Christ. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Like, hello, there's 6 people in here. Like, who else is in here? Lonnie may or may not be back at work. He just usually listens to me in the earpiece. Which I don't know how he does when I be fucking screaming and yelling as loud as I do, bro. Over there like blowing out an eardrum. Or fucking coworker walking by going, who the fuck is that yelling? Someone just walks by, you stupid motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you. Who the fuck is that? Instead of getting weird clips from Bob and like Central Intelligence with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Kevin Hart, now it's just me over there yelling on the phone. I'm gonna fucking kill you! Who's that? Oh, it's just some random civilian, dude. Funny times. Funny times. Funny times. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Woo! Oh my God, there's 11 people in here. Holy shit, Batman. Oh! Oh my God, gee willikers. Oh my God, I get associated with being a woman? Oh, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. They usually say whose wife I'm fucking now. I ain't fucking nobody's wife. I am not a home wrecker. I wouldn't want someone wrecking my home. I ain't a home wrecker. Like, I appreciate it and all, but I'm gonna go get my own wife. Husband of the woman. They usually say, whose wife? No, they think you're the husband of the woman. So wait, I'm fucking other women when I have a wife? I got married? When did I get married? When did this happen? What in the bullshit Las Vegas situation is this? I'm without a wife, that's my one and only. As long as you're my wife, one and only. But I wouldn't be out here homeless. Fuck that, I'd be cleaning the house or some shit right now. Then streaming. See, women don't get that. See, like, I'm a monetized YouTuber. I could stay at home right now and then, like, yeah, you get off at work 5 o'clock, right? Guess what? When you walk through that door at 5, dinner, whatever the fuck you wanted to eat for dinner, it's hot and ready as soon as you come through the door. I started at like 4:30, 4 o'clock, however long it takes to cook. It's like done by the time you're coming through the door. Messing with my wife. I'm not married, so you can't really mess with my wife, bro. I got you, though. Fuck that, I ain't gonna yell at you over the phone. I'm gonna come kill you. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, I don't have a wife. As far as I know. And if I allegedly do have one, she bullshitting, because I don't know who she is. Like, who? But I'm interested in. And then morning. Yeah, I'm single, bro. I get it, though. Alright, I gotta make sure to not get a pack of cigarettes. Because I got money for it. I'm about to go get food. So, I'm gonna restart the stream here. I'll be right back.